Hi guys, Mike with Fights with Friends here. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Everybody hit a like button. I'm going to ask a little bit of favor from you guys this week. Put up with a little more on my short videos. I'd appreciate it if you would watch those videos. If the ads are not too long, if you would watch those ads. And the reason being, YouTube came to me and they said, yeah, you're doing great on your live streaming. We're looking at your analytics. Your minutes are great. You're making more money on your so-called DVR videos, the things that people watch afterwards and comment on. So to continue to fund the live streaming, which I'm not funding at this point, honestly, it's not paying for the pay-per-views, I'd appreciate if you guys watch some of the short videos. Sorry for that rant, but I could use a little help out there, and I appreciate it. So Sam Alvey, coming into this fight in Orlando, said he was fed up with decisions. He showed that conviction on Saturday night. First round knockout, 33 seconds of Marcin Prachnio. Not only did he decimate my bracket, which I actually picked Marcin to win in that fight, he talked a little bit about the health of the soul of his opponent. So that always teased my teammates that knocking people out is so much better than a submission. He told MMA Junkie, you must make contact, and you feel part of their soul say, not today. It was just on the money, and I knew the fight was over. So afterwards, why did Sam Alvey follow up that win with a call-out of Gian Villante? Those guys have been friends forever. Everybody knows it. They've trained together. He says it's very simple. It's because he likes the guy. So why not try to fight him? What a backwards approach compared to most fighters out there. And I'm not sure how this is going to work for him as far as a promotion. I like the guy, but I also have to wonder, what's the darker side of this guy? I like him, and at one point I wonder, does he scare me? He's awesome, Alvey said about Gian Villante. I met him once or twice. The dude's a blast. I would have so much fun sharing a cage with him. Buy him a beer afterwards. Hell, he might be one I could buy a beer for beforehand too. Maybe that's in case he steals his soul. I would love to share a cage with him. He hits hard. I know I hit harder. It'd be a fun time to see who hits the hardest. So that smile, that happy dude, is a guy that just wants to get into the cage and get in there with a guy that he likes, one of his best friends, and hit each other as hard as they possibly can until someone goes unconscious and ends up in the hospital. So now I understand the smile. He says, win or lose, I'm going to make some money. Win or lose, he's going to make some money. Why would I want to help the guys I don't like make some money? I want to help my friends. I want my friends to share in the glory with me. Win or lose, we just did something that people on this planet don't get to do very often, and I'd be honored to share a spotlight with him. This guy isn't the first guy to smile in the cage. Yancy Medeiros and Donald Cerrone, got mixed reactions to their kind of friend fest, as a lot of people called it, and love fest that ended with a vicious knockout. Donald Cerrone knocking Yancy Medeiros into another planet, and then Medeiros waking up, running into the crowd, and hugging Cerrone's grandma. So that was interesting. But then you got guys in this sport that have only smiled. Guys like, always comes to mind, Wanderlei Silva. Does anyone think that guy was in there to be a nice guy, to make money for his friends? That guy was happy. He was smiling when he was throwing knees to down opponents in pride and soccer kicks with the fury that would split a normal man's skull in half. He had the smile of a child at his best time at Disneyland. I don't know how many times you guys have been to Disneyland, but take the happiest kid that you've ever seen on a ride or when they see their hero at Disneyland, and that's the face that Wanderlei Silva made every time he would run back and get one of those soccer kicks. So, an interesting approach to things is Sam Alvey. Does that make him marketable? I think anytime you win fights, it's marketable. And there's a lot of guys out there that, we're starting to say, they're starting to realize fans don't care for these decisions so much. There's some people out there that are even saying they don't even care about their record so much. They just want to put on a show for the fans and to finish. And I got to give a lot of respect to those guys because they're putting their lives out there every day to entertain fans like you and me. If you watch my show, I love this sport. My number one thing out there, number one and two things are the safety of the fighter. And the fighter gets paid correctly. So if this marketing works with him, maybe he's even able to turn it into some movie roles or TV shows afterwards. Great for him, but I just found it very interesting that he'd prefer to crush the souls of his friends. Maybe he doesn't believe in the old moniker, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So if you're a friend of Sam Alvey, you might not want to get too close during fight week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate all your support. I will have some more videos up today, so if you guys could watch them, comment, let me know what you think. Give me some suggestions. We're running almost at the 1 year mark of this channel, so I really need your guys' help. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon.